Hey guys, welcome back to Life with 18 Cats. So today is unofficially National Hanna-Belle Sunday. I'm declaring it. If nobody else in the world wants to recognize it, that's okay because we all agree it is National Hanna-Belle Sunday. Tater Tot has jumped in here because trying to blow up the rails. What rails? We don't have any left. Kim is in jail. I was actually making that joke before stream. I was like, I'm kind of used to. Never mind. That's another live stream, Gertrude. We'll talk about that another day. So for right now, everybody forgot to remind me this morning of this before we went off live. So these have been sitting here, which is why I've got everybody so interested in me right now. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna say hi to everybody. So actually, no, we're not. These guys are not gonna let me wait. So hang on, guys. I will get to all you guys in chat. Hang on. I am going to turn the camera a little bit so you guys can. Well, I'm hoping you guys will be able to see everything.
Okay, hey, Kim.
Oh, hey, Jenna. Listen, we're about to have like an absolute festival in here.
We're gonna have a party.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I know. You're attacking me. It's okay. Did you see that? She attacked me, you guys. Okay, ready? Kitty, 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 kitty. Come on, kitty. Come on. Okay. Come on. I know. Everybody's excited. And this is going to be Hanna-Belle's first treaty time. Hey. Calm down. Come on, guys. Here, Hanna-Belle. Here. Treaties for Hanna-Belle.
Oh, hey, Cass.
Here you go. Gira. Here's some for Gira. Come on, guys. I know I'm standing in the way. I'm sorry. I'm moving. I know, Mittens. I'm getting it. Come on. Here, Mittens. Here, guys. Here you go. Mama's sorry. Mama forgot this morning. I'm sorry, Fibbo. Did I get you? I'm sorry. They're stuck in your fur, honey. Yeah, they fell in your fur. They're stuck in there. Marcel, do you want some more? Here, Marcel. There you go. Okay, I'm getting out of the way, you guys. I'm getting out of the way. Hold on. Here, boy. Here, do the bug. And yeah, this is Hanna-Belle's first treaty time. Now you guys got to be part of that. Marcel, Marcel, there's still some over there. What are you doing? Sir, here. All the little kitties. Here. Okay. You guys all got treaties? Here's some more. Here you go. Okay. Here, guys. Here you go. Okay. Now you guys gotta find them all. It's like a scavenger hunt now, guys. You already had some. Honey, you want some more? Do you need some more? Here, boy. Here you go. Okay. Well, that went well. That was fun. Yay.
That's a great shot, Kim. We got to see all of them.
I tried to get the camera to sit in a position where everybody would be visible.
Yeah, it looks great. Little Hanna-Belle looks like she loves them too.
Oh, yes, she loves treaties. So there we go, guys. We did treaty time with everybody. Oh, my God. I'm looking at the camera angle right now. Jesus, there's a lot of kitties in here. It's like a kitty rug. Hey. Hey, Tater Tot, you be nice right now. No, you don't get to come in here and take her food. She didn't take yours, honey. That's not fair. It's not nice. There you go. You already had some. Here, boy, you already had some. No, you already had some. No, you can't have all of them. You can have some of them, and you already had some. Yeah, we did it. No, you don't get to come in here and take her treaties. You go up here. Come on. You go up there. Okay. So everybody had treaty time. So welcome to treaty time. Yay, treaty time. Okay, now I'm going to steal the camera back, guys. I'm going to steal the camera back because, like I said, it is unofficially Hanna-Belle Sunday, which is kind of like saying NFL Sunday. Kind of like, it's like football Sunday. Hey, princess, how you doing? All right, I'm not going to argue with you. Okay, I can't argue with these guys. So let's check in with chat now that we did that. Be nice, guys. How is everybody doing?
I think there's a lot of us here, and we all seem to be doing well. Hi, Gertrude.
Hi, Gertrude. Oh, hey, everyone. Hi, honey. How you doing? Glad you're here.
Hi, Cammie.
Cammie's here. Hi, everyone.
Twigs.
Twigs is here. Hi, Twigs.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. Lisa's here.
Miss Nanya.
Yes, Nanya, of course.
Here's Kat.
Kat's here. Yay. Hi, Kat.
Uh-oh, here's the Russ.
The Russ, I know. There's no rails
You saw
left.
that one.
What he's talking about.
Hi, Deborah.
Deborah, hi, Kim, kitties and kitty lovers. Yes.
I just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody.
And
Rune Shadow.
Rune Shadow, Kitty Wonderland. Oh, that's so sweet. Welcome in, hun.
That's a cute cat in a box, too.
That is a cute little cat in the box. It's like Schrodinger's cat.
And we have Heather. I'm not
Hello,
forgetting
Heather. How
anybody.
you doing, hun? Welcome in, babe.
Lots of happy tales indeed.
I know.
Oh, hi, Dee. Good to
Hi,
see
Dee.
you.
How you doing, hun?
Hi, Claire.
Hi, Claire. Welcome in, hun. God, we got a lot of people in here right off the bat. Holy
Yeah,
cow, you're broken a record.
Chris. Everybody's excited. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris. How you doing? Glad to have you in here, guys. Coffee Cat's here. Hello, hun. Ruby Dawn, just gnawing on jerky. Oh my God, you're always gnawing on jerky.
I think we're caught up. I think.
Yeah, we're caught up.
I think
You
we're
guys,
caught
let me
up.
just
Welcome.
Yeah, you guys have literally broken a record because I don't think right off the bat we've had this many people in a live stream before this early. So thank you guys for that, first of all. And second of all, I am going to do my shameless begging right now. Please, 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 guys, please, I'm begging you. I am literally on the floor begging. Please just X down the chat for a second, hit that little thumbs up, and then bring the chat back up. Just real quick for me, please. We really want to work on this, on getting these things in the algorithm with the new baby and everything. Listen, we got goals. My fire has been restoked in my desire to get this channel going so that we can actually hit our goal, get to our goal. So I will shamelessly beg for you guys. Please, please, please. And Rune Shadow says you're at over 4K subs now. Congrats. Oh, we are. I'm so happy. I couldn't be happier. We've got such a wonderful community too, and so many loving people in here, and so many supportive people. That's why I'm saying I will shamelessly beg on the floor for you guys right now. I promise you I will. Oh, I'm gnawing on brown rice crackers with dark chocolate. Okay, that's a choice. That's not a bad choice. I like it. Thank you, Chris, so much. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. I really appreciate it. I can only lay like that for so long before parts of my body start to ache, but I'm gonna do it for you guys. I'm gonna stay right here. I'll sit here like this. I don't care. Doesn't bother me. Not one bit. Okay, so like I said, today is it'll be our little national Hanna-Belle Sunday. Okay, so we're gonna go over a little bit more about Hanna-Belle and a little bit more about her injuries and what's going on with her. But first, since she's very relaxed right now, I want to show you guys. And don't worry, I am not hurting her. I promise you I'm not. I'm going to hold her up like this so you guys can see how her tail, how her back is. It goes down and then it curves. Hi, Marbles. Thank you. It curves like that. And if you notice, Marbles, please look. Notice how she's crooked, how one leg, her tail curls over to one side and covers up, and how she can put this leg up like that. And you can see her haunches right here. The other leg doesn't do that. Okay, the other leg doesn't do that, guys. All right. Like I said, don't worry, I'm not hurting her. I promise you. I am not injuring her at all. She is not hurt by that. Hey, Marbles. There's no treaties in here. You guys have found them all. I'm going to bring this a little bit closer, and I'm going to try to do something real quick. Hold on. Because I want to be able to see you guys and talk to you guys. So hold on. I'm just trying to get this thing sitting in the right position. Just a little bit further up there. Like, that should be good. Okay. So, let's talk about Hanna-Belle. All right. So, Hanna-Belle is a sweet little girl that likes long walks on the beach. No, I'm kidding. It's not. It's a joke. It's a joke, guys. So as you guys know, let's go from start to finish. First of all, I want to kind of go a little bit more into the series of events that happened to get us to where we are. Okay? Because it's incredible how life works. So this goes back before the trip even started. Okay. So like I said, we technically shouldn't have even been on that trip. Because technically, I mean, first of all, we took this account partly because we wanted to eliminate the need for people to go on these long trips in order to do these stores. And Kevin's whole crew is all based mostly out of Kansas. So having us do them made it so that we didn't have to do overnights and long trips. However, I noticed that we had 3 stores in Hannibal. And I thought to myself, you know, granted, it's only like a little less than 2-hour drive, but making that same trip 3 days in a row just made no sense to me. It really didn't. So, thank you, Stacy, and welcome in, hon. I just saw you pop up there. I will try to keep track of everybody as much as I possibly can. I know Jenna's going to help me with that. But if I don't get to you right away, I will get to you guys. I promise I will. Jenna will keep track of it, and she will tell me as soon as I get to a point where I can go back to chat. But we're going to kind of go back and forth here, guys, so bear with me. So quite technically, we should not have even been on a road trip. I convinced my boss to let us do that road trip. And honestly, on Sunday, I thought he'd forgotten about it because I hadn't gotten a trip itinerary or anything from him. Okay. And so here I am Sunday evening, and all of a sudden I finally got a trip itinerary from him. Now, I wasn't going to call and bug him about it. I was just like, I just settled on the fact that, well, maybe he forgot. Oh, well, too late now. We'll just make the drive each day. No biggie. See how it goes. Well, then Sunday evening, all of a sudden I got the trip itinerary. So last minute, I'm like, okay, we are going on the trip. Cool. So this is a trip that literally, you guys, I'm not even joking you, should not have even been. So that's number 1. Then we go on the trip. And like I said, when we go out of town, Kevin usually gives us a list of places because he's been to most of these places already. So he has a list of really good restaurants, things like that, places to eat. So he had sent me the itinerary along with a couple of suggestions on where to eat. Now, since I don't know these locations and never been to most of them, this was the first time. Every time we've gone somewhere and he has given us a list, we have chosen our places to eat by his list. For some reason, at that first store on Monday, I thought to myself, well, why don't I just ask the locals too? So I went into the store and I asked the ladies, where is a good place to eat around town? And all of them said the same place. And I was like, okay, well, that wasn't on his suggested list. So here's another point in time. Shouldn't have happened. I don't know what made me ask them. I have no clue what made me ask for a recommendation from the people at the store. I have never done that before. But I did. Okay, so we do the store. We get done at like 10:30. Now, I assumed we wouldn't get done until closer to like 1 or 2, because these are new stores to us. We're just learning them. They take a little bit longer at first until we get into the swing of things. We get done at like 10:30, and now we've got until 3 o'clock to just kill time before we can even check in. But I thought, hey, if we just kill a little bit of time, maybe we could get an early check-in, like 1 o'clock maybe or something like that. So we go to Walmart. Grab a couple things we needed. It just so happened there was a Five Below in that same little strip mall. And Diana goes, what's Five Below? And I'm like, it's a trendy place. You want to go? You want to be trendy, Diana? And at first she's like, nah. And then I was like, no, I think you need to be trendy. Let's go to Five Below. So we go to Five Below. Again, all these things are random. These are all random things that we had no plans for. So we go to Five Below. We hang out in there. We do what we do. Get out of there. And then we decide to go get lunch at the recommended place. So we go to the, hi, Emmanuel. Hi, honey. So glad you're here. And Russ is watching on Facebook and YouTube. I love it. Thank you, Russ. I appreciate that. But so we go to this restaurant. We get in there. We order our food. We're sitting there eating. And we could have just gotten up and left, paid the bill, gotten up and left. But we were like, we still got time to kill. So let's just hang out here for a little while. So we hung out, just me and Diana talking. Again, These are all things we normally do not do. These are things that we've never decided to do before. For some reason, we did. So let's just take this back because we're getting up to the point of time that matters here. If I hadn't decided, hey, let's do a road trip, we wouldn't have ran into her. If I hadn't asked the girls at the store a recommendation for a place to eat, we wouldn't have run into her because that recommendation was not on Kevin's list. If we hadn't made that extra stop at Five Below, we wouldn't have been there to rescue her. If we hadn't decided to sit at the restaurant for a few more minutes after we were done eating, we wouldn't have been there to rescue her. These are all things that were just off the wall, out of character, things we had never done before. They were so random. It's not, I can't explain to you the randomness of all these things. It's just insane. But like I said, if any one of those things had not happened, this wouldn't have happened. But now by the time we do all this, we go outside, we get in the car, I back out of my parking spot, and I'm about to put it in drive when I look in front of the car. Now, mind you, I just backed out of my parking spot. I am in the middle of a parking lot. I am in everybody's way, okay? I'm in everybody's way. I look ahead of us. I went, Diana, look. And she goes, is that a kitty? I said, yep. She goes, are we getting out? I said, yep. I put it in park. We both opened our doors. Doors stayed wide open. Didn't care. We went running. And as we were running up to the fight to try to catch the kitty, another truck comes pulling in behind the kitty. And we knew there was something wrong with the kitty by the way the kitty was running. But another truck, a little S10 comes in behind the kitty. And these two boys, they hop out. They throw it in park. They hop out, and they're in the middle of the parking lot. So we're blocking both ends of the parking lot at this point. And they're like, hey, there's something wrong with that cat. And we were like, we know, we're going to try to catch her. You want to help us? So they were kind of like, blocking this way because she ran underneath somebody else's truck. Luckily, it was one of those lifted trucks, so there was room underneath there. So I'm crawling under the truck from the backside. She goes running to the front of the truck. She starts jumping up, trying to jump into the engine block. And as she tries to do that, Diana from the front of the truck reached under, grabbed her on her waist, and pulled her out and wrangled her up. So Diana caught her just before she got up into that engine block. Because if she'd have gotten into the engine block, we would have had to go, in order to get her, we would have had to go find whoever owned the truck and had them come out and help us get the cat out of their engine. Because we would have had no other options at that point. So now we're sitting there in a town we don't know, and we're like, what do we do? So we asked these kids, we're like, do you guys know what do we do with the kitty now? And they're like, well, we can call the Humane Society or animal control and whatever. And I was like, okay, we'll call somebody, because if nothing else, in my mind right then, I don't know how every city is different. I know that animal control is not what you want to do if you want, quite honestly, if you want an animal to live. I mean, especially if it's a cat. I'm just going to say it. But some cities are better than others. I don't know this city, so I'm like, okay. So I was like, if nothing else, they'll get here, we'll talk to them, find out if there's any available resources, find out what we can do. Now, at this point, Diana already looked at me and said, I've got the card, don't worry. All right, cool. Then I already know what she's thinking. She knows what I'm thinking. That's the wonderful thing about me and Diana. We're always on the same page. Well, until we're not. That's another story. So now, we're sitting there in the parking lot. Now that's when I'm gonna emphasize this one. That's when we finally went, okay, we got the kitty, we got in the car, we turned the AC on, I had my cup of water. So Diana was pouring some water into the lid, and we were letting the kitty have a little bit of water. Now we were being careful not to give her too much water because we don't know what the extent of her injuries are or what kind of tests are going to have to get done. And I do know that too much water in an injured animal can actually sometimes, depending on the injuries, can cause more harm than do good. So I'm trying to be careful. I want her to have some water, but I don't want her to have too much until we know what's going on, okay? So now we're sitting in the car, the AC's on, we've given her some water. That was when my brain went, wait a second, Diana, I grabbed my phone. That was the point in time when the thought occurred to me, we should probably document this so that people can see what kind of situation we've got. That was the point in time when it occurred to me to turn on a camera. This I'm making a point of because me and Wanda had a conversation with you guys about this once before, about people that do these rescues on camera. Let me just tell you, I hate to say this, you guys, but I'm pretty sure as animal lovers, you're all going to appreciate what I'm about to say. You guys and my camera were literally, okay, that's because I wasn't talking to you, Google. What? Okay. You guys and the camera were literally the furthest thing from my mind when I saw her. And that's not because I don't love you guys. That's not because I don't love this channel. It's because right then my focus was get the cat secured. Let's figure out what we're going to do. I thought nothing about this channel. I thought nothing about this, about making a video. None of it. Until we actually got in the car, our adrenaline started coming down. We knew the kitty was in good hands, and we knew we were going to take care of the kitty. That was when it popped in my head to grab the camera. I'm just saying. So Hanna-Belle didn't try to escape Diana. No. Emmanuel, the minute Diana, she was scared at first. Obviously, she was trying to hide. But the minute Diana got her and held her, and I think immediately she knew that she was safe, because then Diana handed her to me. And we were holding her, and I was rocking her, and I was petting her, and I was telling her it's okay. She calmed down immediately. Okay? She was obviously still stressed. Hi, Mittens. How you doing? Mittens saying hi, guys, with his butt. Mittens. Mittens.
Oh, hey, Cass.
I know, right? But yes, Chris, I put Hanna-Belle's safety first because that was instinctively what I don't know how to explain this to you guys. Please, please, please be careful who you're throwing your support behind. Just please. I'm not saying that they're all bad. I'm not saying that there's not people that don't like storm chasers, okay? Storm chasers. It's not that they create a situation so they can videotape a storm. No, they go out and they actually look for those storms in order to document them from start to finish so that we can learn, right? Oh, hey, bud. Good job, Gertrude. That was a good call. I gotta say. I gotta acknowledge that one. But when I saw a kitty in need, my first concern was not grab the camera. The camera literally did not enter my mind. I was jumping out of that car to rescue the kitty. So yes, there are channels where people go out to specifically look for animals that are in need, and they have a second person with a camera. Yes, those are legit. There are legitimate ones out there. Please do not think that I'm saying that there's no legitimate ones out there. Okay? But there are staged ones. There are ones that are putting animals in more harm's way than they are being good. I'm just asking you guys, please be careful what you're putting your support behind. Please be careful what you're believing. Please. That was a cute booty. Okay, Mittens, Russ likes your booty. I don't know what that means, guys. I'm pretty sure it's a different channel, a different platform altogether. I'm not sure, Russ. But so now we've got her in the car. That's where you guys come in. That's where you guys start seeing what's going on. So now we're in the car. We got her. We got the AC blowing directly on her because I had the vents aimed directly at her to cool her down. And we have to wait about 15 minutes for animal control to get there. Animal control gets there. And for those of you that were concerned, not for 1 second, please no, not for 1 second was I going to hand her off to somebody that was going to do something that was going to be harmful to her. I looked right at the animal control guy and I said, what are you going to do with the kitty? Because I wasn't giving the kitty up to anybody because he goes, well, I can take the kitty. I said, well, no. I was like, no. I said, what are you going to do with the kitty? He said, well, he goes, we're just animal control. All I'm going to do is take it to the shelter. I said, okay. This kitty's injured and may have been hit by a car and has injuries to its back legs. I said, I know how this works. You're going to take it to a shelter, and the shelter is going to look at the situation and say, it's going to cost this much to fix the cat, but it's only going to cost this much to euthanize the cat. I know which one they're going to opt for. He didn't answer me. He just did this. He did that. I went, okay, that's all I needed to know. So where's the closest animal hospital? That's literally what I said to him. He looks at me. I'm not kidding you, you guys. We've been sitting in this parking lot for 15 minutes, right? He looks right at me, points over my shoulder to behind me. He goes, right next door? I turn around, no kidding. less than 100 yards from where we've been sitting in the same parking lot is the animal hospital. Oh, Irma, I watch people. I have to leave now. Bye, Irma. Thank you for stopping in, honey. So I looked at Diana. I said, "Guess we're going next door." She's like, "Guess so." So he said, "Well, I just need I need a picture of your ID and I need a picture of the kitty just because it was a call he was on. He wanted to make sure he documented everything, which I'm fine with." So we did that. And then me and Diana went over to the animal hospital, and now begins what we discovered about poor little Hanna-Belle. We don't know what caused her injuries, but we got there, and it was at that point we knew there was something wrong with her back leg, but we hadn't inspected her. We were too busy trying to get her calm and cool and comfortable and feel safe. Hi, princess. Are you coming in? Okay, good. But we got there, and like I said, we walked in the door. I had this kitten, and I looked at the people behind the counter. I said, "Please tell me that you guys can help us. We are from out of town. We just found this kitten out here in the parking lot of the restaurant, and we need help." And they were like, "We're all booked up." And one of the girls behind the desk was her that had the 3:00 appointment because she had little kittens that she had rescued, because she does kitten rescue and she does fostering. I found this all out because we talked a lot with these people while we were there. So one of the techs does fostering, and she had little kittens that she needed to have checked out. So she thought, well, I got to work anyways. I'll just bring them with me. We'll have them checked out. So it just so happened that she had the 3:00 spot. It just so happened that we got there right before 3:00. And this girl was nice enough to say, I will give up my 3:00 spot so we can take her in and do something for her. And I will just do my stuff at the end of the shift. Bless that woman. Bless that. I'm going to cry. Bless that woman, because that was the only thing we had, was that one slot. So she was gracious enough to do that for us. So here's me. I'm standing at the desk doing the intake thing, whatever. Diana's like, "I'm going to go outside and cough." I'm like, "Okay." She goes, "Here." She sticks her card in my pocket. She goes, "Here in case you need it." I'm like, "I'm not going to need it yet." She's like, "Just in case, here." This is the kind of person Diana is. And if Diana's watching this right now, I love you. Even though, sometimes it don't. I'm just kidding. She knows that. I love you all the time. So now we get into the room, and that's when we start actually, they start looking her over. They took her temperature. She actually took it twice because the first one came back at 102, which is completely normal. She goes, "I have a hard time believing that. Let's try it again," because we really thought her temperature should have been elevated because of where she was outside. Like I said, it was 113 degrees outside that day. So now she takes the temperature again. It's still 102. She's like, "Okay, I believe it." I'm like, "All right." So now the doctor comes in, and he starts feeling around on her. And he's like, "She's definitely crooked back here, but we don't know what happened. We're going to have to take some X-rays." Like, "All right, take some X-rays." Now, meanwhile, I'm explaining to him my situation at home with how many cats I have, whatever. I said, "So whatever we got to do to make sure that we can bring her home." He said, "Okay." So this man was not just worried about her. He was concerned about, "Okay, honey, you can't step on her like that. No, you can't do that, sweetheart. No, I know you don't understand. You're a big girl. Yes, you are. You're a big girl, but you can't step on the baby like that."
Cass.
So he was concerned about not only her, but he was concerned about making sure that everything was okay and that my cats at home were going to be safe as well. So he ordered the FIV test. He treated her for ear mites. He treated her for fleas and ticks. He treated her for heartworm, ringworm, hookworm, all the worms. He wanted to make sure, he wanted to run the gamut of tests. Go ahead, princess. Go ahead. Come on, please. Honey, you can't lay on top of her. Honey. I know what you're doing. Stop. If you're going to go out, you can go out, but you can't lay on top of her. You can't do that. I know. I see you. I love you. I love you, pretty. Sorry, guys. I got to give her love. Otherwise, she thinks she's being ignored. Yes, I know. I see you, pretty girl. Yes, you're a beautiful kitten. I love you so much. You take you all over the fur kitten. So wonderful man. I love this vet. This vet is awesome. He's amazing. He's very sweet. He's very nice. He's very important. Marbles, please get down. Marbles, please get down. Marbles, please get down. Thank you. Thank you, sir. That's a good boy. That was a good boy. So now they're like, okay, we're gonna do X-rays. All right, cool. So they take her back to do X-rays. Comes back. He puts the X-rays up on the screen, and that's when we knew that something happened to her. We don't know what. But because of her demeanor, even the vet said that he has a hard time believing that she was just born out in the wild to a wild mother and never been around people. He has a hard time believing that because of how docile she is and how nice she is and how sweet she is and how receptive she is to human interaction. It is his opinion as well that she was born either in someone's house or at someone's house. And meaning she's had a human interaction before. He estimates that her age is between 4 and 6 months old. So she's still a baby. I officially gave her the birth date of March 1st, 2024. Kim sounded like she was trying to talk to her husband named Marbles. I know, right? I'm like, sir, excuse me, sir, please. And she has a displaced hip. Now, I explained this the other day. Basically, for those of you that don't understand how, it's the same thing with your shoulder. Shoulder bone, hip bone, same thing. It's a ball and socket. Okay? Here's your leg bone. I'm gonna do this with like humans because I can't imitate a cat's leg, but it's the same concept. It's a ball and socket joint. There's your leg bone. Here's your hip socket. It's like a bowl. Bone sits in socket. Why? Because that way when you walk and put pressure on it, it has somewhere, it's got a resistance. It's got something to hold it in place and give it its stability, okay? So when you walk, like when you crawl, my arm doesn't just pop out the back out of my skin because there's a socket here holding my arm in place so I can put weight on this and it just hits the socket. That's the intention, that's the function, but it also allows me to do this because it's a ball in a socket. Get it? Okay. I'm not trying to talk to you guys like you are dumb, but there are some people that might not understand. Her hip is displaced. So basically what's happening is, here's the socket. Here's her leg bone. It's sitting, actually I think it's sitting on the inside. Inside toward the center of her body. Okay? That was concerning to him right off the bat because he was concerned that it might be positioning itself to block her ability to go to the bathroom. Because that's typically what can happen. But we are lucky that it is not doing anything like that. She uses the bathroom just fine. She can pee, she can poop, she can everything just fine. Now I had mentioned before that we know that these are old wounds because there are signs of healing. She has multiple fractures to her pelvis. Now I might cry. She has multiple fractures to her pelvic bones. That's where the signs of healing have come in. That's where he could see that. Oh. He showed me the little fractures in her poor little pelvic bone. There's a couple of them. But they were all in the process of healing. However, because she was outside and she was constantly running and whatever else was happening to her, they were not able to heal properly yet. Now they are. I promise. And normally when something's out of the socket, you could usually just, there's a way to just pop it back into the socket. You know, I'm sure you guys have seen, I don't remember what movie it was. Oh, Die Hard. Was it not Die Hard? It was Lethal Weapon, the first one with Mel Gibson. Remember that when he'd have on the straitjacket, he'd pop his shoulder out in order to get out of the straitjacket. Remember that? Anybody remember that? Speak. I don't know. You can pop things back into the socket. Okay. The socket's no longer good because of the damage that's been done. whatever damage was done to her, whatever happened to her, caused enough damage to that socket that if she has surgery, they would have to fix the socket in order for the bone to be able to be in there and stay in there. So I don't know what happened to her. I don't want to know what happened to her. I pray that it was some freak accident, but unfortunately I have to face facts that it probably wasn't. And God help. Actually, I don't think God himself could help that person if I ever found out that somebody did something to her and then I found out who it was. God himself could not help that person at that point. Promise. Nope. So, when you see her walk, this little leg right here is basically just for balance. She has learned to walk in a way that she doesn't put a lot of weight into it. Can they fix that? Yes. Yes, they can. Everything that's wrong with her, given time, could be fixed. Now, here's what he told me. The reason why we did not rush her in to get something done to her right then is because she was not, there's no way we can put her under anesthesia. That's why we only did X-rays. She still needs a CT scan, but CT scan requires anesthesia and be put under. We cannot put her under anesthesia right now because she can't. We can't do that. She's not in any condition for that. Kim, you are the best person to take care of him. Stacy, thank you. Thank you so much for saying that. I am so mad. I am so angry, you guys. I'm so angry. Because as much as I really want to hope that this was a freak, we don't know it wasn't a freak accident. I'm so angry that somebody did this to her. I'm so mad that somebody is that vile and that just heartless and that awful. God, let me hand up. Yes, that's right. That's right, I will. But I'm so angry. I'm so angry. There's so much anger in me right now for how horrible of a person you have to be to do that to Fence's little kitty. I mean, how rotten. Why should those people be allowed to exist? It just infuriates me to no end. It just makes me so freaking angry. It really does. I'm sorry. It just makes me so mad. I'm so mad. Because I look at this little thing and I just go, how? I can't. You guys, I can't. And I'm glad I can't. And I hope I can never, ever understand that. How the hell do you look at something this sweet and this just dependent and this loving? How do you look at something like this and cause damage? How do you do that? For just those people just should not even exist. And the fact that they breathe the same air as me makes me so absolutely insanely mad. So mad. I literally hate those people. I hate people like that. I hate people that have that in them. Anybody that can hurt a poor little animal or a child can just go straight to hell. Actually, hell, I think, is too good for them. I'm sorry. I don't think it's kind of like, people that commit crimes against children and whatnot when they go to prison. Even the prisoners don't like them. Okay? That's what I think hell is for people that hurt children and animals. I don't even think hell wants them. It makes me so mad. But this is why I hope you guys understand. I didn't try to drag out telling you guys this whole story all the way until now for any reason except for I wanted to do this all in one shot. Carol. Oh, hi, Carol. I'm sorry I'm crying. I'm in tears too. How can people be so cruel? It was mean to be. It was meant to be that you found her. God took her to you, God bless. Thank you so much, Carol. I am so grateful that we found her because I can't. Listen, all the things I explained to you that happened, put us literally in the right place at the right time, and that's not even a joke. Because if anything, if we would have come outside even 1 minute sooner, if we would have come out 1 minute sooner, she wouldn't have been in the parking lot yet. We would have just backed out of our parking spot and we would have left. 1 minute. Or if we would have been 1 minute later, she would have already been through the parking lot and somewhere else by the time we got out there. So we would have literally, it was such a timing thing. I am so internally grateful. Emmanuel, let's be happy that Kim and Dinah found Hanna-Belle. Yes, I am so happy that we found her. And we were in the right place. She's having a dream right now, guys. I'm trying to sit without my foot falling asleep. So yeah, so her injury, so she has no spinal cord injuries, thankfully. Thank God. She has no spinal cord injuries. You know, Rune Shadow, here's the thing. I don't know that. And listen, I try really hard to be real fair and real, I try really hard to be real fair on here. But when it comes to this, when I'm the one sitting here looking at this and I've seen the X-rays and I've seen the reality of what, I don't want to wait for redemption. I don't want to wait. Redemption for everyone. Everyone can change and be saved. No, I am angry. I am angry. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, honey. I do. I'm not saying I have a hard time with everything. Sometimes, maybe after I've had a chance to like calm down about this, but I was there. I saw the X-rays. I've heard the vets, what the vet said, and I have a hard time. I don't know that there's redemption for people that could hurt animals and children. I don't know that. I don't. And I don't have it in me to wait for karma because I would like to get my hands on them. And I know that's a horrible thing to say. I know that, but this precious little baby means everything to me, right along with the rest of these guys. When I tell you guys that I would lay my life down for every single one of these guys, I'm not joking you. I would take a bullet for every one of these guys without even thinking twice about it. Just like with my kids. Every one of them. And she's so little. She's so teeny tiny and she's so fragile and she's so cute. It makes me so angry, though. It just makes me so mad. It just hurts my heart. But she has no spinal cord injuries. Her tail is... The reason why her tail is crooked is because of the fact that her pelvic bone, it's tipped. I don't know how to explain this. I don't have... He sent me the explanation for the X-rays, but I don't have the X-rays themselves. But her pelvic bone is tipped. It's shifted a little bit since it's not being held in place by. Okay, so when your leg bone is in that socket, all the muscles and tendons and ligaments, it all like surrounds that whole thing and holds everything in place. That's what keeps the bone from sliding out to begin with. But since hers is already out, her pelvic bone is shifted. That's why her tail is crooked. I understand completely. The world needs warriors like you. You have a strength that I do not have. Yo, honey, I'm sure you do. You know what? Here's the thing, guys. It's kind of like you don't know what you can do until you're in that situation. You don't. Because let me tell you, when I left my house on Monday morning, I've said this on stream. People are like, oh, it's going to be 20 cats. I'm like, no, it's not. I can't take anymore. I'm not taking anymore. I've said that a million times. You never know what you can do until you're in that situation. And I have full, complete faith that if you're here and you care about this channel and you care about animals like I do, obviously you wouldn't be here. I think every one of you guys would have the same reaction. I think you guys would all have the same strength. All you guys would. I really do. Jenna, you know what, Jenna?
Yes, Kim. Hi.
When you found Charlie.
Yeah.
Charlie. And you and I had conversations. Listen, this woman called me in tears because she didn't think she had the strength to let Charlie go, but she did, didn't you?
Yeah, I rescued him. He's adopted. He has a new family now.
Right. But
And
she
I
didn't
mean,
think she had the
yeah.
strength to do that. She was terrified. She didn't know she was making the right decision. She was hurting her heart. But you know what? She had the strength to put the cat first and do what she needed to do. And I'm very proud of you, Jenna, by the way.
Thank you, Kim. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh,
We're doing it.
we are doing it. We are doing it. So now, like I said, she was between 4 and 6 months old. She weighed 2.5 pounds when I brought her in, way below what she should be. She was malnourished. She was dehydrated. And she was in no condition. They wouldn't have been able to listen. We wouldn't have been able to do anything with her anyways because she was so dehydrated. They knew there was no way they could even get an IV in her. Okay. They wouldn't have been able to get an IV in her to administer any kind of anesthesia or whatever, or to monitor her blood or anything. We literally couldn't. So for anybody who's wondering why we didn't, there's another new name. Oh, Allie's here. I love that avatar. Allie, I love your avatar. You need to be in here more often. Anyone that abuses animals are cowardly monsters. I sign lots of petitions helping animals. I sit here and cry when I read the things low-life humans do to them. I'd risk my life to have it. Yes, Allie, I'm with you 100%. Thank you for that. And there's a new name, Beverly Scram. Kim, I'm a cat lover. I am so glad you found Kitty. You have a big heart, and we need more people like you. Take care of that little baby. Please keep us up. I will. You guys, listen. You guys are on this journey with me, man. I'm not doing this alone. Okay, so I'm gonna because we gotten through the major parts of this. Do we have any chats that we need to get to? The important ones I want to make sure we're getting.
Yeah,
to.
I starred a couple, but the first one was just Carol when she checked in, but you greeted
Carol.
her. Yeah, you've greeted her since then. And I don't know if you saw JoJo's comment.
It was meant to be. Oh, thank you.
It really was. I believe that strongly.
Yeah, I believe that too.
Irma was here checking in, but I think she said she had to go to work. So
yeah, she did. She had to go. Irma.
And Tiny Fairy's busy listening. She's doing what I'm doing.
I'm driving. I can't talk, but you're listening. Okay, good. Oh, thank you for letting me know, Tiny Fairy. Otherwise, I'd think you didn't love me anymore. I'd be like, "Where's Tiny Fairy? How come Tiny Fairy's not talking?"
And Twigs sent.
Twigs, when you fixed the Amazon, I'll send it. Okay, so check the Amazon. Listen, I did go on there, and I think I did fix it. Twigs, go check the Amazon thing and see if. Let me know. Let me know if you can access it because I did find the kind of food that these guys eat, and I did put another one on there. So hopefully it's fixed. I'm fingers crossed. But you'll have to let me know because I can't tell on my end if something is not available for you guys. It's available on my end, so hopefully it's available on your end. Gertrude, people angry over child animal abuse are the ones that make a difference. Yes, I agree, Gertrude. I agree. And I do understand what Rune's saying though. You can't hold anger, guys, and I know that, but I'm angry right now, and I'm gonna be angry, and everybody's just gonna have to let me be angry for a while because that's what's driving me. I'm gonna be angry for a little while because, like I said, I'm the one that stood in the vet clinic. I'm the one that looked at those X-rays. I'm the one that listened to the vet tell me what was wrong with her and what she's gonna have to go through. I stood there and listened to that. So yeah, I'm angry. I will get over that anger. I know I will. But you're right, Emmanuel. I know, and I won't for long. But everybody's just gonna have to just let me be angry for a little while because she's so precious and she's so sweet. It just makes me so mad that people like that exist because it's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. And then I think about she probably has siblings. They're very unlikely that she was an only cat in a litter. So she has siblings somewhere, whether they're alive or not. I don't know. I am venting. Thank you for understanding that, Emmanuel. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. Like I said, I've been kind of I've been easing through this week, just trying to get her settled, get this settled, whatever. That's why I wanted to wait until today to do this. But yes, I am venting. I'm venting how angry I am. I'm venting how much it makes me mad that people like that exist. I'm venting that it's just not fair, and I really wish there was stricter punishments. I mean, they've made good progress in making it, in being stricter about animal abuse, but not strict enough as far as I'm concerned. Because I'm sorry, if you can do that to a child or an animal, then it's proven. It's proven. Now, is everybody that's ever been mean to an animal turned into a serial killer? No. But every serial killer has abused animals. I mean, there's a correlation there. We all know that. That is a proven fact. That is a proven fact in the psychology of serial killers. So anybody that abuses animals in my book is capable of absolutely anything, and it's not fair. It's not fair that we have to deal with them in society. That's my rant, and I'm done. Cammy, Cammy, thank you, honey, for Hanna-Belle. It helped rescue a baby from an abusive family and paid for the baby's medical bills. Now my friend fostered and then later adopted the baby. I get to see her and talk to. Oh, that's so cute, Carrie. Thank you so much for the $9.99. I appreciate that so much. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, and Chris went. Oh, Chris with another $9.99. Thank you so much. Am I feeding Hanna-Belle soft food? So Hanna-Belle was sent home with thank you so much, Chris. It's very nice of you. You guys, thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. I really do. Ruby Dawn, just real quick before I forget, the fractures are in different stages of healing, if that makes sense. I was hoping that, in other words, she wasn't injured one time. Which is why I said I wish I could believe that this was a freak accident, but I know that it wasn't a freak accident. She wasn't injured just once. I'm sorry, Ruby Dawn. I know that, listen, it's hard for me to even say that stuff out loud because of how awful it is. But like I said, I was the one that stood there and looked at the X-rays. I listened to the vet tell me. He said, unfortunately, he said these fractures are in different states of healing. So she wasn't just injured once. Somebody did this to her. I know you deal with it all the time, Dawn, and I know that you were just hoping for the best. Orca, hey all, what's going on? Welcome in, Orca. We were just talking about Hanna-Belle and going over her injuries and all the stuff that has happened to her. And Cammy, I gotta get going. Take care. Bye, Cammy. Yeah, thank you, Emmanuel, for doing that. Thank you very much. Yeah. But you guys saw what she looked like when I got her the day I rescued her. You guys saw that video? Smart kitty ran away and into your arms. Yes. Smart kitty. She's a very smart kitty. She's so smart. She's so very smart, guys. Yeah, Orca, I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry to tell you guys. This is why I actually was sitting here trying to decide if I wanted to tell you guys that or not, because I know that a lot of people come to this channel because they want to escape the awful things in the world and the awful things that go on in their life. So they come to these channels because they want someplace where they can see cute kitties and have some fun. So I literally did debate whether I was going to share all this with you guys. But ultimately, I decided that if for you guys to understand what's going on with her, why we did things a certain way, why I feel a certain way, and what we're going to have to do in the future, I figured you guys needed to know the whole story. And you guys are grown people. You guys deserve to know. I can't protect you guys from the harsh realities of things. But yeah, I hate to tell you guys that. I really do. So yeah. Yeah, I know. I don't know. There was a part of me that just felt so bad coming to you guys and saying, hey, this is a heartbreaking thing and this is what somebody did. And I know that everybody wants to think, oh, maybe it was it wasn't an accident, guys. It wasn't. It could have been mean kids. You're right, Dawn. Hi, Anne-Marie. How are you doing, honey? Oh, some humans, I tell you, but no, thank you for sharing. Now our prayers can be specific for her. Thank you. I know, I just don't want to wreck anybody's day. I really didn't. I was just like, I feel so bad. I feel so bad for it because I know what I've got to live with knowing this. I'm like, I don't want everybody to be bummed out and miserable about something. But yeah, I wanted you guys to know the whole story. So yeah, she has got, look at this teeny tiny little pelvic bone. She's teeny tiny. Her pelvic bone is not even as big as my fist. Not even, you're right, Lisa. You know what? That's a good point. It's her story, and she's important, and she matters. You're right, Lisa. You're right. Lisa, thank you. Thank you for that. She matters, and it's her story, and it needs to be told. Yeah, so somebody did this to her. She's got multiple fractures in a little pelvic bone that is smaller than my fist. Multiple. In different stages of healing. It's hard to hear, but we know better days are ahead. Yeah, you're right, Dee.
We're doing it. We're doing it.
I know that Hanna-Belle is probably very grateful, Kim. She obviously is taking such a liking to you, and she knows. She knows.
She's such a good girl too. She's so sweet. She's so sweet, and she's so loving, and she's such she's a little snuggle bug.
Now, this is, I know it comes from sometimes bad feelings, but this is actually a beautiful story, Kim. You and Diana, you were in the right place at the right time, and you were the perfect people to be there. I think everybody in the chat agrees with me.
I can't Oh, Anne-Marie, I'm so sorry, honey. I'm so sorry. I know. I was telling everybody about what her actual injuries were, or are, and why we decided to do. So, like I said, we couldn't do anything to help her to begin with because they couldn't have done any kind of blood. They couldn't do blood work like they would have needed to in order to do anything for her. We couldn't have gotten anesthesia in here. I mean, they could have done the little face thing, but then they wouldn't have been able to monitor. It was not something that we could do. Not only that, because of her condition with being dehydrated, malnourished, and everything else, it's so weak and fragile. Any procedure we tried to do, what he said to me was it could and most likely would kill her at this point. So our main focus at this point, like I said before, is getting her healthy and strong. And we want to see how she does with her leg as far as like maneuvering and stuff. As she gets a little bit bigger, we just really need her. They won't anesthetize cats that are under 3 pounds anyways. So she is not even a candidate for anesthesia at under 3 pounds. Stacey, thank you. You guys, I gotta tell you something. You guys, when I brought you guys her story to begin with, what you guys, what we did the other day at the hotel room, you guys absolutely just flooded. You inundated me with donations to make sure that she had everything she needed. That's how I got this. That's how I got her kennel. That's how I got her the rug, the bed, the cute little fuzzy rug over here, her bowls. You guys. Yeah, Anne-Marie, unfortunately, she was. She was, honey. I was just telling everybody the part that I hadn't set up until now, but she has multiple fractures in her pelvic bone that are in different stages of healing. So, and when I asked the vet, I said, well, how do you know they're in different stages of healing? So he started showing me that when you have a fracture or a broken bone that's healing, it's going to show as like, okay, so a fracture or a break is going to be like a black line or a black space, right? Well, when it starts healing, it's going to be white, but it's going to be a different white than the bones around it because it's going to be a different, I guess, thickness of bone. I don't know how to explain this to anybody, but if you've ever seen a bone that has been healed on an X-ray, you can tell where a heal line is. And depending on how old it is going to be how bright white it is. The newer the healing, the more brighter the white, and it'll start to fade over time. Hi, Joe. How are you doing, honey? But so he was showing me the difference in color from one fracture to another. It was very, very obvious that they were definitely in different stages of repair. So yeah, that's why we know that the fractures happened at different times. So, okay, so what he sent me home with, as far as food's concerned, thank you for asking, guys, was Royal Canine Recovery. It is not on Amazon. I did check. That's like one of the few kinds of Royal Canine that they don't have. But what he did was he sent me home with 6 cans of it. He said she doesn't have to be on it for long. He wanted initially, at least for the first few days, for all of her energy to be put toward healing and not toward digestion, because even digestion it takes energy for us to do. Our bodies use energy in order to digest food. The Royal Canine, or Canin, whatever, however you say it, I don't know. It looks like canine, whatever. It's already in a digested state. I don't know how to explain that in any way, except for the fact that it's kind of like mama birds feeding baby birds. It's food that's already been digested, so her body does not have to actually digest anything. It's already in that state, so all her body needs to do is just absorb it. So that's why he wanted her to be on that for a few days. She actually just finished her last can this morning. And she has been eating the food like everybody else around here. So she is now transitioning onto the dry food along with everybody else. However, just so nobody is worried, what I'm doing with her is the same thing I do with Amber, because she likes it. I put her food in some water so that she has extra water going into her body to make sure that she's intaking water good. I also keep an eye on her water bowl, make sure that she's taking in water from her water bowl, and I have to refill her water bowl at least once a day. So actually, when we first got her home, I had to fill it twice. Now we're down to maybe once a day, plus her food got water in it as well. So she is literally eating her food and drinking the water out of that bowl. So I'm making sure that she's getting as much water as she possibly needs. Her little belly is getting fat. She's got a big fat belly. If you guys saw the video when I had her at the vet clinic, you can definitely see when she was laying there that she had no weight on her, none. And now she's got this little fat belly. She's so fat, and she's dreaming. Hi, Kim. Oh, anybody see? Hi, honey. I've been listening, trying not to cry. Give Hannah kisses from all of us. That's a lot of kisses, but too bad. I will definitely. Oh, baby. But yeah, so prognosis. Okay, if you have a PetSmart near you, they sell the food. Okay, good to know. Thank you. Actually, I was actually trying to figure out where I'm going to get more of it. I will go get more of it. But you guys are the reason why I've been able to do this so easily, so comfortably for her, so comfortably for me, and so seamlessly. I mean, really, you guys, I can't tell you enough how much I appreciate everything you guys have done, which is why I said at this point I'm going to shamelessly beg. I'm going to shamelessly beg for everybody to become members. I'm going to shamelessly beg for everybody to hit the like button. I'm going to shamelessly beg for you guys to share this video with your friends and on any social media you have. Listen, if you have your own YouTube channel, you have my permission. Okay, I'm telling you this in a live stream. This is out here for everybody. You have my permission to share this on your lives or on your videos. If you have your own YouTube channel, I don't care if you have 1 subscriber or 1 million. I don't care how many subscribers you have. Every little bit helps at this point, and I will sit here on the floor and I will beg. I will beg. Please, guys, if you have your own channel, please share it. Like anybody CD, I know you've already done that, and I appreciate that. Clip it, chat. Rose. That's right. Clip it. Go for it. Clip it. Clip it and share it. Everything. I will shamelessly sit here and beg. I definitely will. Is Chris leaving? Chris, wait. Chris is leaving. Chris leaving. Bye, Chris. Chris leaving. Bye, Chris. How do I get to your Amazon list, Kim? Allie, if you go in the description for the videos, there is an Amazon wish list that is listed in all the little links. And so it's in it's in every single video. What? Correction board. Okay, hang on. I'm missing things. Try to. We'll share that. Okay. Chat. Food. How do I get your Amazon list? Okay. Correction board. What happened? What did Anne Marie say? Oh, sorry, baby. I didn't mean to get you the tootsers. Nope. Okay, I gotta lean now, guys. I gotta see. I know Anne Marie said something and then said correction.
I think it was that one. That's what the first.
I do remember when I had one back in 1980 when the roller skating crazy was happening. Tried to roller skate, I fell and broke my leg at my ankle. And oh my god, owie! Oh my god, I remember doing that stuff. Yeah. Do I have a prescription for more of? I don't have a prescription. No. Having any bone broken, be it human or animal, is not. Oh yeah, bone. Okay, got it. Bone, not born. Got it. Okay, I understand now. I just wanted to make sure I was understanding what you're saying, honey. It was in 1980. Yeah, listen, I remember that craze. I do. I remember that whole craze. I do think. But yeah, so that's the whole story on her. Prognosis, like I said, we just have to wait and see how she does, how she handles the leg, because quite honestly, we might not have to do anything. We might not have to. The range of options at some point could go from if the socket is, because we're going to have to get her in for a CT scan at some point, but again, she has to be under sedation for that. I'm not putting her under any sedation until she's bigger. Kim, you said something. Wait, go back to that. You said something about her being too tiny for anesthesia. So how long to wait for surgery? Is that the next step? Sorry, no, it's okay. No, Orca, that's what I was actually just talking about just now. So you're just in time. Like I said, you can't put a cat under anesthesia if they're under 3 pounds. It's not safe. So we have to get her healthy and bigger. And I'm not going to be like, oh, she's 3 pounds now, let's put her under anesthesia. Not a chance. Nah, she's been through too much. She's lived through too much. I'm not taking any chances with this baby. Okay, I'm not. Chewy can contact the vet if you put his name in when you request a prescription filled through them. I'm sure the vet will do it. No, I'm sure the vet would too. I have no doubt the vet would totally do it. Yeah. Hi, sweetums. Are you rolling around now? Are you being so cute? Look at you and your little tummy. Look at your little tummy. Hi, cutie monster. Yeah, so I am going to make sure that she is very healthy. She is bigger. She is stronger. And she is able to manage that safely before I do anything with her. But as of right now, if we do the CT scan, we'll get a better idea of the damage done to the socket. If the socket is so damaged, listen, I don't want to put her. I don't want to put her through agonizing pain. I don't want to put her through agonizing just excruciating pain for weeks and weeks and weeks. Okay? She is already doing better. You're right, you're in shadow. There's going to be options that are going to go, oh, Em's here. Hi, how are you doing, honey? Options can range from amputation of the leg to full-on reconstruction of the socket and pins, screws, all that fun stuff, like Cyborg Kitty. To be the $6 million kitty. But yeah, I mean, there's gonna be a lot of options. Now, I don't want anybody to hear me say amputating the limb and go, oh my god, that's so. Listen. I don't know if you guys have paid attention. There's a lot. No, she's not in any pain, Carol. She's not in any pain. One of the things, because I mean, obviously the vet was like feeling her leg and moving her leg around and everything. I won't do that because I can't do that, but the vet did. She is walking on it. She stretches it like she just did. She just woke up and both legs went straight out and did the little shake thing as she stretched them. She really is not in any. She's not in any pain. No nerves are being pinched. Nothing like that. She's obviously dealt with the situation long enough to where she can walk, and she knows that she can only put so much. Like I said the other day, it's kind of like if you ever see people that have crutches and they have that one leg that's like in an air cast or something, and they still walk on it, but they just kind of hobble with it. That's what she does. So she knows not to put too much weight on it because there's nothing to hold the leg there. Like, the socket's not there to hold the leg in place, but she knows she can still use it for balance. She just hobbles with it. So she knows what to do. She knows how to walk, and she's getting stronger each day. The muscles will get stronger each day, and the muscles are what's going to help with that. In other words, becoming a bionic cat. Yes. Hanna-Belle is a warrior. That's why I said it is unofficially a National Hanna-Belle Sunday. Or wear a shoe booty. Yeah, exactly. No, she's listen, she's my hero at this point because what she's gone through and what she's lived through and what she survived just to get here is nothing short of amazing, guys. Nothing short of amazing. She's an amazing baby. So it's Hanna-Belle Sunday. Yes. It's Hanna-Belle Sunday. Oh, big stretch. That was such a big stretch. What? Where's your mousey? Where's your mousey? I found it. What's this? Oh, what's that got? What's that got? What's this? Get the mousey, get the mousey, get the mousey. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Good girl. Good job, Hanna-Belle. Oh, one kitty I saved named her Anaxuna Moon. I love that name so much. What was the last one, Jenna? I'm sorry. Hannah is a word. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. I agree. And I love the name Anaxuna Moon. It's such a pretty name. Anaxuna Moon. I love that name. And the only reason I know how to say that name is because of the movie The Mummy. Brendan Fraser, baby. Am I right? Am I right? Come on. Where my ladies at? Oh, and somebody asked me earlier. It was at the very end of stream. Somebody had asked me, I don't remember who it was, but somebody had said, Kim, do you have any grandkids? I do not have grandkids, but I have grandkitties. But I will never have grandkids because my children are not having kids. My kids do not want kids. They have no interest in it. Like I said, my daughter's 30. She has, trust me, when I say, I know my daughter, when I say, everybody goes, oh, she might change her mind. My daughter's not going to change her mind, I promise you. My daughter wants nothing to do with children. She does not want children, nor does my son. So I have grandkitties, and I'm perfectly fine with that. 1980 was the year the shoe booty came out. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Yeah, I love it. I love that name of Anaxuna Moon. It's so pretty. What are you doing? Here's your mousey. Here, I got it. Here's the mousey. Here's your mousey. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Oh, look at you. You're such a big girl. You're so strong. Mousey. Uh-oh. I got your mousey. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Yeah, she likes that little mousey. Hi, guys. Hi, Charlene. How you doing, honey? Yes, grandkitties. So they're not grandkids. They're grandkitties. And I love my grandkids. I love my grandkitties, and I also have grandpuppies. Yeah. Which I'm perfectly fine with. Can you imagine? Could you guys imagine me being a grandma? Come on. Come on, guys. Now, to be quite honest, I don't know. That's not something. I'm glad my kids feel the way they do. I really am, because it's not a role that I think I've ever aspired to have. I don't know. I think I raised my kids. Now I got these guys. I'm good. I'm really glad that my kids have made the choice that they've made, because yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm not sad about that, because people are like, oh, doesn't that bum you out that you're never gonna be a grandma? No, not really. Not really, guys. It really doesn't bum me out. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with having what I have and having my fur grandbabies. Yeah, that makes me happy. That's where my focus is. That's where my attention is. And yeah, I'm happy with it. So anyways, guys, that is the long and short of our little Hanna-Belle. Yeah, right, Hanna-Belle? Oh, and her little tooters. I looked at her tooters to make sure she didn't have any open wounds or like 3rd-degree burns or anything on any of her little tooters, because she was running across a hot tar parking lot. And I'll be making lunch while listening to the live. Oh, Charlene, I'm so glad, honey. I'm really glad you're here, sweetie. Thank you. But she does have, where is one? This one. She has one little bean that looks like it had been, baked beans, Heather. Thank you for saying that. She has one little baked bean on one of her front paws, and it looks like maybe 2 on her back paws. But you can tell that they're old and they're healing. They're in the stage of healing because they're not open sores. They aren't bothering her or anything. His rescue twin wants everyone to know he is also doing better. He too has a very long healing road. Oh yes, that's right. Okay, I was going to ask you about that, Dawn. How is our little Grayson doing? How's Grayson's little arm doing? Her little leg, arm, front front stick. I don't know. Oh no, I got your mousey. Where's your mousey? Where's this mousey? Get it, 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 get it. Where's this mousey? Are you going to get it? Is you going to get the mousey? Get the mousey. There it is. You got it. Oh my gosh, you're so strong. You're so strong and you're so fast. You did such a good job. Good job, Punky. So yeah. Yeah, how's Grayson? Come on, I want to know. I want. He is coming along. It's super hard. I bet. I bet it is. You know what though? I have faith in you, Dawn. I have faith in you. I have total faith in you, honey. So plan, like I said, plans for her for the future. Step one, we got to get her bigger and stronger. He's gonna be. He is not young, cute, and fluffy, but he is too cute. I've seen his picture. He's adorable. He is adorable. That little face is so cute. Oh my God. He is so cute. She's not fluffy either, but she's still cute. Yeah. He is looking at month of healing till he gets both skin and hopefully his fur back. Okay, good. At months of healing. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so we're in the same boat then, guys. But yeah, so the next point is, well, first we get her nice and healed up and nice and strong, and then we go from there. We get her a CT scan when I feel like she's at a point where we can I feel comfortable letting her go under anesthesia or being sedated at all. Like I wouldn't even give her gabapentin right now. I'm not giving her anything. I'm not doing anything. I'm not. Just not. No, like I said, err on the side of caution at all times. I will not give her anything right now. So as soon as I feel like she's at a point where she can handle that, then we will get her a CT scan so we can get a better idea of the actual injury or damage to her bones. And then we find out what to do from there. Then we'll have to look into the options at that point. But listen, you guys are on this journey with me. I will keep you guys updated every step of the way, what happens, what we find out, how she's doing as we go. Yeah. I went outside to turn off the water and came back to 899999 typed in the message box, so I guess the kitties were busy. That's hilarious. I love that. So anyways, guys. Oh, there's a kitty here in my nose. Yeah, so that's everything. That's everything, guys. Yay! Anything I missed, Jenna?
No, I don't think so. And if it's a part of your story you missed, I wouldn't know it because a lot of that I heard for the first time with everybody here.
Okay. Yeah. I know that Jenna's gonna have to go here shortly, so I'm gonna wrap this up. What did I say? Oh, so we just released 2 more of the jersey shirts in Bonfires, so you can get Oswald and Pebbles right now. The next launch will be. Oh, sorry, Jenna. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oswald and Pebbles. Oswald and Pebbles are available right now. The next launch after this one's over is going to be Silva and Sadie. And then after that will be the last two. The last two, you guys, listen, the last two. And that will be Chewy and Hanna-Belle. So there we go. There's that. We do not know what we're going to do next Saturday yet for the members only stream. Obviously, I will still do something, but we're just have to figure something out. We may have to wait. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Normally, we would do a. Listen, I'm gonna plug this for Jenna because Jenna works really hard on this. So we've opened it up so that if you guys have videos that you guys want to submit along with a story about your own babies, it's as simple as listen, guys, listen. You don't have to make the video. You don't have to do all the editing and all the pretty stuff and whatever. If you just have some raw footage of your own animals, and I'm talking about members. This is open to members. Members, I'm talking to you guys. Members, all you green names in here, I'm talking to you guys. Are you biting my knee? Why are you chewing on my knee? Little Miss Ma'am, this doesn't taste good. If you have raw footage of your babies, just anything. Like 3 to 5 minutes worth of video?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, I'm a little
No,
distracted. My
you're okay.
Lila just she sits on my desk right behind me, and she threw up a couple times during stream, but I was able to manage it. But now here she goes again, and
now I talk to you.
a lot of the members have heard this before, like, oh, Lila got sick. It happens from time to time. So sorry. But yeah, if you guys want to, just send some video footage of you with your babies, if they have a story, it sounds like a lot of you guys have stories of your own that would be great to share. And I'll put a video together. If you go to the playlist, you'll see a playlist of I think there's like 6 or 7 of them that we've done for various members of the channel. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
So normally that's what we would do this Sunday or this Saturday, but nobody. Ow! What are you doing, monster? We haven't gotten any videos from anybody, so we don't have a member's video to premiere this Saturday. So now I gotta think of something, guys. Now I gotta think of something. You guys make me think. This is supposed to be you guys supposed to help me out here.
We could always make a poll and have them vote, and for what they want to do for the members.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
You guys want to throw some ideas, members. Why don't you guys do this, members? Why don't you guys jump in and in the comment section on this video, or I'll put up a post asking for ideas. So members, if you guys want to throw up some ideas for what to do on Saturday for a members only stream. Yeah. New off the rails topic, Lila's projectile puke. Oh god damn it. I can't with Gertrude. I just can't. Gertrude.
Well, I don't know if I have enough of my Lila's puke for a member's deep dive. Poor Lila.
Oh my god. Then Russ, of course Russ is laughing at that. Orca passes Lila a bucket. You guys are awful. I love you. Guys are hilarious.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
But yeah, so I'll put up a post here in a little bit, and I'll open it up to suggestions. So if you guys have ideas for what you guys want to do, I mean, you guys are the ones that pay for it. It's your member stream. If you guys want to, yeah. Hey, it's just like the book of everybody poops, everybody pukes. So how do I send the video? You can send out little videos through an email to life with.
I'll type it.
Yeah. Where do you want it?
You could, they could send it to you, or they could send it to the Team 18 Cats as well. Either one.
Okay, so there's 2 email addresses. You can send it to me, and it's lifewith18cats@gmail.com, or you can send it directly to Jenna, who it's going to go to anyways, and that's going to be at team18catsclips@gmail.com. You see it right there in the chat.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye, Anne Marie. Are you leaving, honey? We'll see you next time, honey. So that's that. And so I've got something. I'm trying to put something together for Sunday for the Let's Chat Live. I'm trying to put something together. I don't know. I'm working on it right now, so I will have more about that later. But for right now, focus is just Keith. Yay. Anyways, okay. I'm gonna get out of here. I know Jenna's gotta go. I gotta go. I need food. I'm hungry. And I gotta go to the bathroom. I've been sitting here too long and now my butt hurts. Ow. I'm getting old, you guys. All right, guys. Thank you guys for hanging with me. Thank you guys for all your interest. Thank you guys for being so wonderful and so supportive. And thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.